Wait! Before we go to the summit of the mages, there's one thing we haven't done yet. Ooh. Is that guy looking at me? Oh! Oh, no, he's okay with me. This tower. Remember how there were 3 floors and then we went to like, I think the second one and we found Cynthia and Adalbert? But then we didn't look at the other floors yet, did we? Like this one right here, and this one was where Cynthia was, and I think there was a third. No, that's it. That's it. Okay, well, in that case, we still haven't seen the first one yet. Let's check out what's inside. I don't imagine it'll be anything crazy, but you never know. Oh, got company. Right off the bat. Be gone, demons! Oh no, my favorite lady! Get out! Oh. Over here.
Monsters.
Die! Oh. Resonating crystal. Looks like there might actually be something interesting here after all, huh? Hold up. Coins. Resonating crystal. Oh, silver sword is not effective against humans. A door that I can't open. Oh. Maybe I can open it if I figure this out somehow? No. No, can you hit it? Hit it. No, I seem to just get hurt. Huh. Nothing seems like it's really happening. Oh! Is that glowing? Do we just hit all of them with Ard? No, this one didn't seem like it worked. Hey, it turned off. Oh, but that one's glowing too. Huh. So it seems like this and this have a reaction. But what about the other two? Igni? Ooh! Whoa. Huh. Good thing we came back here, because it looks like we did miss something, whatever this is. This is really close to the laboratory, so we might find related stuff here. But Cynthia never made us come over here either. No. Whoa. Where the heck are we? Catacombs beneath Loch Muin. Have we been here? Marcus? What? Wait. These people aren't on this floor, right? They're on the above floor? Yeah, this is the haircut lady. Not sure who Marcus is. Is that a Vran?
Magic or danger?
Something here. Forgotten Vran sword. Ooh, this is a Vran. Oh. Well, the laboratory was pretty close to Vran's secrets, so I guess there's more Vran-related stuff here. Should I take it? Is that okay? Oh no. Oh, you want to fight right off the bat. Okay. And he's blocked off the entrances. That's... Oh. We'll see how this goes. Whoa, why is this guy so tough? I should be using the steel sword here, apparently. Ooh. Nope. I think we've angered somebody by doing this, because that sword was meant to be... This is a crypt. We're basically grave robbing right now, and I think they're not very happy about that. No, if we're fighting the wraiths, we have to use a silver sword. We gotta be careful here. Oh, this guy has like aimed attacks, just like the other person that we fought on Roach's path. The person with the Nilfgaardian secrets. I can't remember who they were, but oh Jesus! I don't even have a swallow potion right now, so I really gotta be careful. Stay down. Oh. No, no, no. Okay, maybe this'll help. Oh. Oh, he teleported out of range of the Battle Fury. Dang it.
Shit, you stink.
There's a lot of these guys now. I can't really get him when he's on the second floor there, so I guess I gotta get these guys first. Good thing I activated the Battle Fury, because everyone's walking super slow right now. But he's not coming down. I can't get him. He's gotta come down. Like today. Hey. I can't. Daggers? Dagger throw? Doesn't seem like it's working. It's because he's in the Battle Fury zone right now. So he's super slow, but he won't come back down. I guess it's good for me because it's giving me a little bit of time to regain my health. Especially because I don't have a swallow potion right now. But my vigor is not coming back because of the Quen. It's a little annoying right now. I'll just stay away from him for a little bit. Yeah, the Quen's gone. Now I can regain my vigor. Hopefully without dying. He's seriously not coming down. Oh my god. Am I supposed to do something here? Or... I'm okay like this too because it's giving me a chance to regain health. Yeah. Here we go. Hey! I can't get up there, can I? I can't! You gotta come down. Why is he not coming down at all? I think maybe I should reload because he seems like he's just not coming down right now. Well, since we have advanced knowledge this time, we could at the very minimum take a swallow potion. Would make the fight go a lot faster. Well, maybe not faster, but we would be more durable. Okay. I'm wearing Ran armor right now, aren't I? You should recognize me as, you know, someone worthy of getting Ran stuff.
Medallion's vibrating.
No? I'm ready. Ooh. When is still useful. Oh, I would feel really dumb if earlier we were supposed to do something. Because it just didn't seem like he was going anywhere at all. Yeah, like here. So he would normally summon these wraiths. Oh, we gotta use the other sword. His little missile thing from behind. And then after we kill the wraiths, he's supposed to come down, right? That's what I would assume anyway. Yeah. Doesn't seem like I'm wrong, but earlier, Battle Wraith sort of made it so that he just never... Oh, come on. Stay! Stay in one spot. You're teleporting to the same place. You're not even going anywhere. Now you are. I can't really get him when he's just going all over the place. Even when I try to hit him, the hits just don't seem to register. Oh, is he burning because of the fire? That's amazing. Okay, are you gonna summon? Yes. Come up. Go. Oh. No, no, get away. No, get away. Okay, we're good. Back to the main guy here. Here we go. No, just one hit in? Ah. He's also using Quen around him or something. He's definitely being protected in some way. Look, it just says guard absorbs all damage. I can't... I can't reach him. I think I am getting him though, according to the health bar. See, but no, he's gotta go summon more wraiths again. I'm not gonna use Battle Fury this time because last time it seemed to kind of screw me over. Oh, get away, get away! Oh, I am running low on health. My Quen disappeared immediately. Okay, other sword. Quen is coming back down. Art him a little bit. Look, guard absorbs all damage. There's gotta be a way to break through. Igni works. Igni seems to work. Is he gonna aim for himself? He burned himself. Oh. Oh, we did it. He entirely disappeared. Enhancement mutagen. That's from the Wraith, probably. These are all from the Wraiths. So the guard didn't drop anything. Oh, I can climb up here. Are you kidding me? Oh, maybe that's what I should have done earlier. Dang, I don't think I could climb up earlier though, because you know how usually when we're in combat, it doesn't let us do the climbing thing? Forgotten Vran sword. It's epic, but we... Oh, it actually gives +1 vigor. Freeze +20%, vitality generation +2. Chance of instant kill +2%. That's really nice, except for the damage is quite a bit lower than mine right now. I don't think we can find any more Ysgryth runes, unfortunately. Well, at least we got it. Well, another door opened. Does that mean there's gonna be more scary things here? Probably. Whoa, I didn't even walk in fully yet. They're gone. Wrong sword? Yes. Ah! This is like that one room that we had in the Crypt too. Oh. Be gone! Please! Coffins. Will bad things happen if we open the coffins? Magic rack. Ah, bad things are happening. I'm guessing there's another puzzle here that opens another door? Oh, there's actually no door here. Hold on. How do we even get out? This door. Oh. Wait, what? Where the heck are we? Hold on. I wasn't done looking at that room yet. Oh, didn't expect that room to work right off the bat. Dancing star. Every time we try to loot one of the crypts, something comes out. As they should, because we are literally robbing their graves. Greater strength mutagen. Orans. It's horrible. Literal grave robber. Nilfgaardian Falconer's Gauntlets. Probably not something we need. Where does this go back to? Wait, what? We definitely didn't see this before, because remember, earlier we came down and it was a dead end. So where is this? What? Okay, this is weird. Did the layout of this place change? This is the Cynthia thing. Yeah, there's a hole here. We've been here before. And then earlier when we went down... Oh, there definitely wasn't this door, right? Am I crazy? Oh, maybe it's because I was expecting the door to be here, but it's actually behind me. Maybe that's it. Oh, that was an interesting little thing. A crypt. Not really a full quest here, but nice to see nonetheless. But with that said, I think we actually are ready to go to the Summit of Mages now. I don't think we got anything else left. Yeah. It seemed like maybe there was gonna be more there because of the puzzles with the crystals and all, and the guard. But nobody really came out to tell us anything. No. To the summit it is. Oh, we also have one talent. Where do we want to put it? On the magic side? I'm not gonna use the traps. It was nice to have these things though. I liked it. Yrden? Nah. Put something here. Sword damage plus 15%. Vitality 150. Oh, we already have this. Oh, we can put a mutagen on it. Greater power mutagen? Sure. Why not? One talent. Group finishers. No, we don't need that. I will add it to sword damage 15%. Make everything go by faster. And maybe this time I won't have as much trouble fighting the dragon anymore, huh? Okay. We can't go this way, no. So here's how I think things will go down. We're gonna walk in and Saskia is gonna be... Saskia and Sheila? Sheila should be there too, but wouldn't Hansel be like, hey, what the hell? Sheila, you're supposed to be on the Kedweni side. And even then, actually, she's supposed to be on Kovir's side, right? She's a Kovir sorceress, not a Kedwen one. And then somehow, everything's just gonna get into chaos. And dragon.
I see you took care of the guards.
I hate those monastic curs.
They're not paragons of virtue, true, but they were just doing their job.
Then they didn't do it well enough. Can we go now?
Yes, let's go.
Time to finish it.
Whether you like it or not, John Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire North.
The united forces of Kedwen and Redania will end the fighting among the Elder Houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Ellender. At present, Temeria is starting to resemble the Pontar Valley.
Which, if I understand correctly, is currently controlled by Edern.
You are mistaken, Radovid. Vergen is free.
Free? What precisely does that mean?
Lormark is not Kedwen's, and Edern no longer controls Upper Edern. We have rejected Prince Stennis.
King Stennis?
And handed King Henselt's army a resounding defeat.
Your forces, my dear lass, are nothing but a motley array of rebellious peasants and elven brigands. Sooner or later they will need to swear allegiance to someone, or they will be defeated and dispersed.
The peoples of the Pontar Valley will swear allegiance to me, Queen Saskia. As an independent realm, we hereby speak in favor of reconstituting the Council and Conclave.
You're a lovely girl, but you issue from common stock. The sole crown you are worthy of donning is a wreath woven of wildflowers. Redania will recognize no other coronation.
In that case, you must choose, King Radovid. Will you carve up Temeria, or march on the Pontar Valley? Henselt, last of the line of the unicorns, has sworn to recognize the Pontar Valley as a free realm. Philippa Eilhart witnessed it.
She's not here.
Philippa Eilhart is in my dungeon, awaiting trial for treason.
She was in your dungeon, Radovid, but is no longer. She will sit at my side in Vergen as my royal advisor.
Everything we did in Vergen will be in vain.
There's still hope. We have the dagger.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the northern kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tansarville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
My kings, before you sign this document, please hear me out.
Oh!
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Henselt's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
Whoa! What?
What is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Demeven died by his hand. He also revealed the identity of his employers.
Sorceresses. They helped me with my assassinations. Speak on.
Why?
The Lodge of Sorceresses.
Why would
sought to
Lethal say
remove
that?
those rulers who acted against the will of mages.
Lodge of Sorceresses.
We have compiled a list. Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, Triss Merigold, Kira Metz, Francesca Findaber, Ida Amin, and finally, Sheila de Tansarville. To my deepest regret, 2 Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Asira Varanahid and Fringa Levigo, were also members. The Emperor will deal with them accordingly.
Why would Letho just give up like this?
Our queen left to powder her nose.
Because Nilfgaard hired him, and now they're gonna kill him so that all the loose ends are tied up. And nobody knows the truth, besides Nilfgaard.
Your Majesty, what's the meaning of this?
Arrest them all. Your document will have to wait, Honorable Sorceress.
Wow!
You have no right.
Surrender now if you don't want another massacre, this time in Lochmarine. A court of law will reveal the traitors.
Here she is. Okay, how did this happen? Because Saskia was standing right there. She left without anybody noticing? I know things are chaotic here, but that seems a little bit improbable. Is she just acting strictly on Sheila's command right now?
Geralt! We're trapped! I can't get through! Sheila! You must get Sheila!
Alright. Why would Saskia turn into a dragon now? Because the delegations are not going well in terms of setting up a free state for herself? Because that seems pretty...
Stand back while you can, Witcher. You can't stop me, not you, not anyone else.
Oh yeah, Sheila's controlling Saskia, so I guess Saskia doesn't really get to decide when she turns into a dragon and not.
If I have to, I will kill you. How do you like my dragon?
Now we know where synthesis comes from.
Synthesis! Kill him now!
Why am I on fire?
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Synopsis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Iorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Iorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Farewell! Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
I don't think so.
The diamond. Remove the diamond. I'll give you anything you want.
Really? Anything?
No! No!
Oh! Wow. Yeah. Oh! Saskia's coming. Who is she even under the control of right now? Because Philippa's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Philippa's kind of not here.
How many more can
Sheila's
there be?
dead. I let Sheila die because last time I didn't let Sheila die. So I just want to see what would happen in this case. Oh! Gotta be careful here. On Roach's path, basically the main topic of the delegation. Or maybe it felt like the main topic because we were with the Temerians for so long. It felt like it was talking about what we were gonna do with Temeria because Foltest is gone now and the state is weak and it's a good chance to take advantage of the weakness of the state. But now, on this side, we also have Saskia trying to free Vergen. And this wasn't a thing in the previous side because Saskia lost in the Battle of Vergen. And judging by how the delegations have gone so far, probably the Free State thing is not gonna happen, which is sad because the whole thing, it started out good, it started out well, but it was sort of tainted by the whole sorceress, lodge, manipulation, mind control stuff, which is a bit of a shame because maybe it would have turned out better without all that stuff. And I got no clue what people are gonna do about Temeria. Didn't even see Natalis at the delegation, although I'm sure he was there somewhere. Gonna wait a little bit for my health to come back first. Also chugged a extra rook potion for good measure. Hopefully we'll be okay.
Guess they'll never learn.
No, they won't. Oh god. Ooh. Quen is our friend here after all. This dragon, Saskia. We are fighting a dragon, so it's difficult. Oh! I can never get that tail one. Oh! Maybe I should get it from the sides so that I don't get hit. Woo! No, 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 no. Oh, wrong side, wrong side. We're doing okay, somehow. A little bit of Quen probably wouldn't hurt though. Where is she? No! Oh, her tail is so long. Do this. Try throwing a dagger, huh? I don't think it helps very much. Oh. Not enough space for us to... Oh, I really need to use Quen a little bit more here. We have all this vigor. We should be using it for a reason. She's almost done. Wait, but if we keep continuing on this fight... Oh, then I guess now, maybe we have the option to stab her with the dagger instead. Oh, poor Saskia. Saskia did nothing wrong. Saskia really did do nothing wrong. She was fighting all her life for freedom. And what was she met with? She doesn't deserve this. Oh. Oh my god.
I think we can skip the niceties.
Yeah, unnecessary.
Yet I sense your readiness to fight on.
I think she's okay now, because we stabbed her already.
We were fighting to the death just minutes ago.
I understand. I believe I owe you part of my treasure. Family tradition and all.
No need. Can you make it back to Vergen?
I think so. I've always healed quickly in the past.
Iorveth freed you? What are you talking about? We were the one who did the spell and we got the dagger. Can we ask all of this?
Philippa took advantage of the chaos and escaped. Think she could reveal your secret?
It's nothing I can control. I don't intend to pursue her. We may or may not meet again, but I shall leave that to fate.
She's not one to give up easily. I think she'll come after you again, try to take control, as soon as she's done licking her wounds.
I shall be cautious next time, and I know much more about Eilhart than she would ever wish.
More than she would wish. Interesting.
I obeyed Philippa, but I was not blind. We were close, and Eilhart could not keep all her secrets concealed. I know her weakness, something that can destroy her in an instant.
Women.
Valuable and dangerous knowledge.
Precisely why I'll keep it to myself.
Fair enough.
You know, you're not the first dragon I've talked to.
You met my father, Villain Trettenmirth, known also as Spork Three Jackdaws.
I thought he couldn't have children.
He thought so as well.
Polymorphing. Did you get that from him?
Just a hint of it. I can only assume one human form. He could transform into anyone he liked.
You also don't have his quickness and reflexes. And I don't think I saw a single golden scale on you.
Nor do I have his moustache or paunch. Sorry to disappoint you.
Professional curiosity. Forgive me. Where is Bork these days?
Who can know that? He taught me what he thought I should know and flew off yonder. It's the dragon's way. And he gave me my name.
Synthesis, if I heard right.
I prefer being Saskia.
Oh. Her dad is the dragon that you meet in the books. Oh. Huh. I guess they really are kind of rare, huh? Not common beings at all. We're having a remarkably normal conversation here while there's a gaping hole in Saskia's chest. Don't know if I want to say that.
Sheila and Philippa have lost. The Lodge has been defeated.
That's good, though temporary. I fear we shall hear of them again.
You know, Emir's armies have crossed the Yaruga.
I expected as much, as did Philippa. We defeated the Adernian lords and Henselt. With a bit of luck, we'll defeat the Emperor as well.
No, I think he'll need a lot more than just luck. You better hurry back to Vergen. People are probably a little bit antsy without you. Okay, I don't have to say it, apparently. Whatever.
Can you tell me what'll happen to Iorveth now?
Let's be honest. He's a terrorist.
Oh.
I'll not lie about him nor whitewash his deeds. He must earn respect on his own, and perhaps, a few generations on, humans will forget.
Did you intend just to use him?
Geralt, Iorveth has killed more humans than you've eaten chickens. He's not one to be used. It's not that simple. He came to believe in me and knew from the start what we were fighting for. He made a choice.
Sure you don't know what I'm talking about? Those baby doe eyes, that intense misty gaze, the pouting.
We shared a cause, fought side by side.
Iorveth did and would do anything for you. Question is, what are you prepared to do for him?
There will always be a place for the Scoia'tael in the free Pontar Valley.
It's not what we're talking about.
As to Iorveth himself, I've heard many say crude things about us. Thing is, as long as I can remember, I've found dwarves fascinating.
Oh!
Must be a dragon thing. And though preferable to a human, an elf would be a compromise.
And dragons don't need to compromise, huh? Hear that, Iorveth? You're out of luck. That really does disappoint me, that Iorveth. Yeah, okay, part of it is because siding with Saskia aligns with his causes. But if another part is because he likes Saskia, that just doesn't feel very good. Coming from a leader of a clan. That's it? We're done with Saskia? This is it?
Time I was on my way.
You shall always be a welcome guest in Vergen. I underline guest.
Don't worry. I'm only ever a visitor.
I know. Sometimes I wish I could see the future, like my father.
And sometimes it's better to be surprised.
Farewell, Witcher.
Pavel. Is that a sorceress? Ooh, I think she's winning. Never mind. This is a little bit different than what we've seen before, huh? Oh my god, what? Oh. Oh, he's in the stake. He's impaled.
Your handiwork, sire.
In the beginning, there was chaos.
So much for the delegations, huh, Saskia? Even on this side, this whole chapter just feels a little bit rushed. Like everything's just happening immediately and I don't even know.
What happened to Saskia?
She's alive. Wounded from our scrap, but alive. She impaled herself on a tree, and then I had to use that dagger. But she'll make it. Mountain air is good for a dragon's hide.
You're the most noble human I know, Gwynblade.
I'm no human.
I'm glad you reminded me. My hatred for the species abated for a moment.
What about Letho?
Strange thing. He sits in the Temerians' former camp. I believe he awaits you.
How do you know?
I saw him. He's got Triss.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
While you were fighting Saskia, the city was staged to a bloody spectacle.
The players?
There were many. At first, it was a hunt for the traitors, but it soon turned into a hunt for all mages. And there were a few skirmishes between Kaedweni, Redanian, and Temerian troops. Rape, pillage, and murder. Not necessarily in that order. The pastimes of the Order's pious knights. And the regular troops soon followed suit. The kings, with their choice units, left the city just after the dragon attacked.
And the Nilfgaardians?
Remained neutral.
Neutral?
That is to say, they shot anyone who dared approach their camp.
Of course they would remain neutral. They'll just wait until you guys kill each other. And then they'll kill the last guy alive. Duh, why would they waste their own strength? Oh my goodness. Whoa!
When we're done with you, you'll be a lump of whimpering meat.
Elf! Killed a non-human.
Kaedwenis. Burn. Burn in hell. For all of eternity. Are you alright?
Beasts! Bloody sons of bitches!
Will you be alright?
Yes, thank you. Leave me.
What happened here?
When the summit ended, we hid in one of the houses, but they found us. They cut off both my sister's hands so she wouldn't cast spells.
Oh my god.
But I managed to escape. They caught me here.
Let's go, Gwynblade. This is madness. Lochmuin has changed. That's what it looks like now.
We were all supposed to be here talking peacefully, but the moment something goes wrong, everyone just starts... What? Everyone just starts attacking everybody else. Rape, murder, pillage, and not necessarily in that order. This is the way we came from. I'm going backwards here. Here. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Sorcerers. Yeah, judging by their clothing. Hanged. For the lodge's sins, even though not even every single sorceress
Imperial troops
and sorcerer were in the lodge.
Long live the Emperor!
Guys. Burn in hell.
Die, Nordling!
Oh, the shield guys.
Die, Nordling!
You can try making a trap. I don't know why I'm trying this now at the very end, but hey! The possession goes away really fast. Maybe because I haven't upgraded it. Just die! Letho. Oh.
Finish your story.
I managed to sneak into the Nilfgaardian camp. It was relatively quiet there. Then I saw Letho leading Triss out.
They let him go?
No one dared stop him. I followed him. I think he noticed me, but didn't seem to care. Once the fighting died down, he went to the former Temerian camp.
Is Triss all right?
Yes. Letho defended her from marauders.
Letho, unexpectedly, is the one who saves Triss if we don't go save her. Ugh. Oh my god. Oh my god, Triss.
Stop, Iorveth. I'm going alone.
Why?
This is between the two of us. Take care of Triss until I return.
Your choice.
Mine, indeed. There's one more thing you need to know. Nilfgaard's armies have crossed the Yaruga. War is inevitable.
Vafail, Gwynblade. Don't get killed.
Farewell, Iorveth. If I don't return within the hour, find Saskia and leave without me. Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians and defended me from the troops.
It's time to end this. Iorveth's waiting. I'll catch up with you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't.
Thankfully, Triss doesn't hold any grudge against me for not being the one to save her. Letho. Again. Do I want to kill him this time? Because I know at the very end here, probably that's going to be an option, right? But I don't know if I necessarily want to do that, especially because he saved Triss here. That just feels kind of bad. The diamond. The real one.
Took you a while? Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
Oh, it was.
Good. Had she lived, she would have suffered more intensely and much longer. She helped me quite a bit, through naivety and pride. I would not have gotten far without her.
So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
How do I say no? I know I said yes last time, but why would I say no?
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships.
Now we're gonna get to hear Letho talk for a really long time.
Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
The winter solstice 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying. The hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every Witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our Witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
I did read up to the part where we meet this elf in the books, so I know a little bit more about the Wild Hunt now.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
I know we've heard all of this before, but I don't know what's gonna be different, depending on the path we're on, so I guess I'll just go through them again and see if we have any new findings, just based off listening to it again.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days, delirious, in agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums, trying to seduce orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Seret, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful, no violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the northern kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. And that's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire?
She was when I left.
Vatir de Rideau is the Nilfgaardian military general or something? Military intelligence leader?
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Know who they are? You know the true identities of the riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. but they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary omen of war proved to be a fairground attraction.
No market square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer.
Mm-hmm.
So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What do they want from you?
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern.
So I did read up to the part in Lady of the Lake where it explains the elves a little bit more. The elves and the Wild Hunt. Don't want to say too much just in case it changes by the end of the book. But yeah, it's basically as Geralt says here. They're from another dimension. They are elves, but not from our world. And in the books, they were chasing Ciri for the longest of times, and she was basically like hopping between dimensions and time and like all this crazy stuff.
How did a witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the South fell into ruin long ago, and Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way, but if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
Yeah, I know technically we should fight him because we didn't last time, but I don't really feel like fighting him.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come.
Pretty
the
much.
The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
Right.
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean, I can change how I look. I stayed close to Sheila. Killed a few beasts for her, and whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together, could link us. Security in case I was captured. I also prepared to assassinate the King of Kavir. Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins.
Esterad Tyson.
But before I could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I've been trying to figure out how to frame Sheila, and now all I needed was to carry out her orders and follow through.
Where'd you get your information about the lodge?
From the Emperor and Vatir de Rideau, the Emperor's chief spy. And I believe they got it out of Yennefer.
She recovered her memory?
Nah. I'd never claimed she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia, and without her knowing it. There was a sorcerer present when I was questioned. A young, proud intelligence officer. Whatever the case, they gave me a list of the sorceresses in the lodge. Only Emir, Vatir, and I were present. Only we knew of the mission.
How'd you manage to slay Demavend?
Sheila's magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had to do was navigate the labyrinth and land the final blow. Besides, she had plenty of gold for the preparations. Greased palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk. But it's never that easy. We barely avoided our pursuers. And we wouldn't have if not for Iorveth's Scoia'tael. Another of Sheila's ideas. With Iorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Demavend, but traveling with them put us out of the lodge's reach. We could calmly plan Foltest's and Henselt's assassinations.
Speaking of assassinations, how come Henselt wasn't killed this time with Cerridon Ox? I guess even though I wasn't there this time, Sheila was able to defend Henselt against their attacks.
How did you know Foltest would come to the monastery's solar?
Iorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The King of Temeria would have to deal with the La Valette sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard children in the process. And where do they take the children when a castle's under siege? I had to become a monk. I couldn't just arrive at the monastery and claim I'd seen the light. Not very believable. So one of Arion's patrols out in the forests happened on a Scoia'tael unit torturing a helpless monk. Arion's brave men drove off the elves and I found shelter in the monastery.
No one noticed you had no wounds?
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent. Actually, it was only a loan, because I killed him later. Only the dead can keep a secret. Then all I had to do was wait for the situation to develop. When I saw you enter the chamber with Foltest, I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
Yeah, we've heard all of this. I think I'm gonna go quickly for the rest of this. Let me just read the subtitles. I think it's the exact same. I think? Yeah. There's nothing different here, whether you are on Roach's or Iorveth's path.
When did you decide to get rid of Iorveth?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Scoia'tael were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Iorveth, my hands were tied.
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Iorveth.
And I let you live. You know I could have killed you.
No, I remember. So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam.
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
Yeah.
You screwed up with Henselt.
Sabrina's curse tore that down. First off, we got holed up in that hideout in the ravines. Then Sheila showed up and started watching Henselt like he was her own ass. By that time, his death was no longer necessary. Fate had smiled upon us again. I learned of the summit and the efforts to reconstitute the council and conclave. The ideal setting for the mission's grand finale.
Oh, so I think that line was actually a little bit different here, because he was talking about what actually went down with the Henselt assassination. Sheila was just able to fend everyone off herself. Oh, that's pretty much it. Okay.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
I can't fight him. He saved Triss. I didn't even fight him before, when he didn't save Triss. And now I'm actually indebted to him because of that.
The Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
It's fine. It's fine.
I've learned all I wanted to know. I can feel the memories coming back. Your death won't change a thing. Go where you will.
Just like that. No threats. No words of wisdom.
Are you going or not?
Farewell, Geralt.
Farewell, Letho. Awkward little wave. Huh. There's not too many of us around anymore. Witchers. It's not a good idea for us to kill each other if it's not absolutely necessary. Oh man, Triss looks like she was beat up badly. Tortured in the Nilfgaardian camp. The ending where Dandelion talks about what the countries are doing and what they're going to do should be a little bit different here. I assume the Nilfgaardians are still coming, but what's going on with Temeria? Is it being split among Radovid, Henselt, and Stennis? Stennis wasn't even a thing on the other path.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. Along the way, he had met both the righteous and scoundrels, Bernard Laredo amongst the latter. Laredo sold Flotsam to Kedwen and scattered the local non-humans to the four winds. Flotsam became a military base. Its civilian population was resettled.
Oh my god.
In Edirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragonslayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Edirn, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of freedom.
Oh, that's good.
Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order.
Hey, they ended up getting their free state after all.
Dark clouds had been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwen divided it between them. A tempest descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages. It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwen would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witchers included.
Great.
Castles that had hitherto welcomed mavens of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
So by the time they finished Witcher 2, it seemed like they were pretty intent on making Witcher 3 already. Is the ending credits scene the same? Yeah, it makes sense because no matter what happens, the Nilfgaardians are coming. Geralt says that misfortune brings people together, maybe implying that, oh, Radovid, Henselt, Saskia, Stennis, they would all get together and fight off Nilfgaard. But I don't know about that. In particular, it seemed like Sheilard and Henselt had a thing going on, so it seems likely that one of the kingdoms in the north would totally betray every other kingdom in the north to welcome Nilfgaard. It's really uncertain. Everyone is so greedy here, and all it really takes is an offer of coin or power. There is no friendship, only self-centered profit. Nilfgaard is here. I was wondering why that middle section didn't get invaded before I realized it was the river. The world as we know it nears its end, yet the past remains the key to the future. Geralt's memories, the wild hunt, all of that is concurrent with the Nilfgaardian invasion. And we are at the end of The Witcher 2 again, but on Iorveth's path this time. And oh my god, it doesn't get any less complicated even on a second playthrough, huh? All the political stuff and the Nilfgaard and Leto and the Lodge. all of that is always happening and it always will be happening. And part of me is like, oh my god, why did CD Projekt Red put so much effort into this game? And I mean that positively, it's a compliment. But it's seriously crazy because like, okay, we have Iorveth's path and Roach's path. Obviously, I don't speak for everybody, but I personally would have been happy enough just to get 2 versions of the same events. Does that make sense? Like for example, on Roach's path, we led Henselt's army to victory against the people in Vergen. And if we play Iorveth's path, it would just show how they lost. So even though we're on the Vergen side, it's still showing the same set of events, just from a different point of view. I would have been totally happy with that already. But no, they decided to go above and beyond and do this entirely different set of events that nobody ever asked them to do. Oh my god, it's nuts! Having played both paths now, I think to understand the full Witcher story, the Witcher 2 story, you have to play both. It's completely necessary. There's just too much vital information that you'd be missing if you only played one side. If you play Roach's path, the big obvious one is that you never find out that Saskia is actually the dragon. And if you play Iorveth's side, you get to actually talk to Henselt and Deathmold and learn more about Sabrina Glefizig's curse. And Iorveth's side, I can see why people like it so much because, okay, look, there's a dragon, okay? That's not something that we really got into on Roach's side. And the quests overall seemed a bit more unique in variety, I guess? But as I mentioned a while ago, I guess the one big thing that is really different for me when I was playing Roach's side versus Iorveth's side was that I feel like overall Iorveth's path didn't really have much to do with the main story. Because the story as we came out of Flotsam was that, oh, we have been wrongly framed for killing a king, and we gotta find out who did it and why they did it. On Roach's side, I felt like this main objective was always in the back of my mind because, for example, in Chapter 2, the Mist portion, a lot of the quests that we did was revolving around collecting the 4 items so that we could clear the Mist. And we wanted to clear the Mist because we had to get to the other side to get to Letho and all that good stuff. Although both him and Triss were actually on our side to begin with, but that's, you know, we had a clear goal. And we actually got to meet the other Kingslayers and found out that, oh, Sheila is actually the evil mastermind behind all this. Whereas on Iorveth's Chapter 2, it kind of felt like, well, obviously, we arrived in Vergen because we were looking for Letho and Triss, but throughout the whole thing, I did not remember that we had the whole Kingslayer story at all because there were a lot of distractions from that main thing. The whole freeing Vergen storyline with Saskia and the getting poisoned and getting stuff to heal her, it's like its own little mini story within the big story. And then it was kind of like at the very end, oh yeah, the Mist, we gotta clear it, but we don't even know anything about the Mist. And of the 4 things, we only had to get 2 of the items, and the other 2, it was like Henselt's medallion and the armor of Selkirk. Like, how the heck did Philippa even get those things? So because of things like that, it kind of felt like the main storyline was brushed off aside in comparison to Roach's side. But again, I think that you have to play both sides if you want to get a fuller picture of the story. And even me right now, even though I played both sides, there's plenty of choices I didn't get to take. For example, I didn't go save Anais. Witcher 2 is not only concerned with having a great story that's complex and has a lot of things going on, but it's also concerned with giving the players an experience that's actually unique to them in some way. If I went to talk to somebody who also played The Witcher 2, I feel like there's a very, very high chance that something in our playthroughs was different because there were so many different choices and consequences. Which I feel like would be impressive even if it was a game that came out in 2018, let alone, 2011 or 2012 or whenever this came out. So that's really nuts. And with all that said, that would be the end of The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings. This was Wellens, and thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing it because this was truly a blast. And now that we've done The Witcher 1, The Witcher 2, we are on the cusp of something else really, really exciting, the obvious next step. You'll be back for that, right? Yeah? Okay, see you then!